Hey, Bubs, how's it going? I remember as a kid, broke kid, whatever, uh, joined the Navy. Um, you know, get out there, the dumb kid, 18-year-old kid or whatever, and 19-year-old kid. And I hang out with my friend, and we're all broke, nothing to do. And sitting in his, I remember one time sitting in my friend's car, and then we want to do all the stuff, no money, no job, just whatever, right? And which good thing I joined the Navy, right? Got kind of some stability in my life. But anyway, we're sitting there in his Toyota, no, it was, yeah, Toyota Corolla, and he's like, man, you know what? If I just had $1 million, man, everything just fine. And I remember thinking, about, next to him, and smoke his face, changed. I wish I had $1 million, right? Like, well, yeah, gosh, I wish I had a unicorn too, in a flying saucer, and like it's not real. Like, let's not. That's you wishing you had $1 million is not going to help your situation. Does that make sense? Or mine, right? You need to do come up with a game plan, get a job, blah blah blah. Follow me? All right. So why am I saying this to you? This is what I want. I want to make a point to you. I want to help you in real estate, and this is where I'm going with this whole $1 million thing. A lot of folks start out. I get this a lot from folks, people that don't have any money. That's what's so attractive about real estate wholesaling is there's all these, this idea where, hey, you got no money, no job, no credit, get a house on a contract, drive around this Lamborghini like I'm doing. Here's the keys, and it's awesome. Here's, I'm on the jet plane, finder, all the shenanigans. And so the person who's broke, my friend Gene in that car back in the 80s, was like, man, I could do that. Oh, I'll be great. So, they have no money, but they want to, you have no money, you want to do this stuff. And there's nothing wrong with wanting more. I understand. I wanted more too. Okay. But you have to work for it. So here's the thing. Okay. This is the danger I see. A lot of people make this mistake. They have no money. They don't know anything about real estate or business for that matter. They're not around wealthy people at all, and they want to get into real estate wholesale. And the first thing they want to tackle is a multi-million-dollar project. And it blows my mind. I'm like, do people make money in multi-million-dollar projects? Yes, I've done that. It's great. Okay, but here's the thing. Okay, if you've never done a deal before and you don't know anything about this industry, you need to think about that. Like, you have no business going after a $2 million land development project or big apartment complex. Well, Grant Cardone says I could. Okay, and fair enough. Grant Cardone might say a bunch of stuff, but here's what you need to understand. Okay, and I'm sure Grant Cardone would agree with this. For you to make money in this business, especially when you've got nothing, okay, you've got to bring value to sellers and to buyers. Okay, and so for somebody to tackle a multi-million-dollar project, guess what? They got to have multi-millions worth of dollars, right? I mean, they got a lot, a lot of money to be able to do that. Okay. So ask yourself, do you know any multimillionaires? Do you know any millionaires? Do you know successful people who have those kinds of contacts? Chances are you don't. I do, because I built those relationships over the years. But if you don't have those relationships, you going in there trying to think you're gonna close a multi-million-dollar deal in your first rodeo is just it's absurd, but also it's not going to help you achieve your goals, because you're going to realize real quick that you're in over your head, and no guys with that deep pockets are going to want to deal with you. They're just not, because you're a dumbass. You really are, and so if you want to be successful, take baby steps. Talk to sellers, the small stuff that you can get your head around, and you can find buyers more that would be interested in funding some of these smaller deals, right? Once you get some mojo going, some cash, yeah, man, join the country club, do all this stuff, hang out with the guys with deeper pockets, get to know their business model, be very humble, and learn from them. Okay, that's what I've done. Learn from the rich guys. Okay, don't quit watching YouTube or Netflix or whatever. Meet with guys that are successful, and then you can grow your business, and you can do some bigger stuff. But for pity's sake, if you've never done a deal before, you don't know anything about real estate, the last thing you need to be worrying about is some multi-million-dollar deal. You're just like my friend Gene in that car back in the 80s. I wish I had $1 million. We just closed this huge $1 million deal. I can make like 200,000 in cash. Like that's not real. You're not helping yourself or your family or whatever, whatever goals you're trying to do. Okay. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Focus on the easy stuff you can do. Talk to sellers, figure out what their problem is, and solve it for them. Have fun with this. Okay. Listen, if you need any help, if you want some, free strategy session or whatever, let me know below. Free, do a Zoom call and get to know me. I get to know you, kind of thing, and help you out and come with a game plan. Maybe do some JV. I wish you the best, and we'll talk to you. Godspeed. Next video.